E.J.,
always.
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 representing that wave gang. E.J.,
Always.
E.J.,
Always.
E.J.,
Always.
E.J.,
Always.
You are now rocking with
DJ Ladybug.
On the ones and twos, and just call me Monty on everything. Y'all know what it is.
How y'all doing? It's E.J.ALWAYZ, your mother's brother, your grandmother's good-looking son, and your grandmother's good-looking son. And I had something that was just baffling my mind. You know, the term DWB, driving while black, of course, comes to mind, especially down south below the Mason-Dixon line, that if you might have been of the Caucasian persuasion, that cops may not have even followed you for an exit or two because you looked suspicious. You know, and I happen to know that they pass all these certain laws and they talk about profiling and racial profiling, that they don't racial profile. But we know the truth. We know the truth that young black men in baseball caps is just generally not a good look. Find a way to look at you like you don't belong. You know, this Hitman Holla situation is unfortunate because, you know, if, you know, they wouldn't have been 3 black men in a car, would the officer even follow them for 10 exits before he decided to pull them over for an improper lane change? And I can't remember who it was. It was a great so-called police officer. But he said basically that if you followed anybody for 10 miles, you can find something to pull them over for. Because, you know, you're basically going to do something legal, whether it's don't change lane right or, you know, travel too close behind somebody, which basically means that given any situation, the police officer followed anybody for 10 miles, you can find a reason to pull them over. The thing is that the police and their reasons for following you in the first place, you know, improper lane change. You know, it's not a good look at all. Not a good look. And you know who I blame? I blame John. Why? Come on, John, bro. Like, bro, you the lightest skinned nigga in the car, bro. Come on, bro. You the lightest skinned nigga in the car, bro. You should have been driving, bro. You in Atlanta. You should have been driving. You should have been like, yo, Hitman Holla. Wait, hold up, bro. It's daytime. The police can see us riding around. Let me get those keys because I don't want you to make the mistake of getting a DWB down here in Atlanta. I don't want that to happen because it could just happen to the best of us. You could just be driving alone in your nice luxury vehicle, and because you happen to be black, you get pulled over, you get followed, or you get your license and registration and they pull you over and take time out of your day. And right now my dog decided that he wants a whole bunch of water. So hold on, let's let him finish drinking. You know my dog doesn't have coronavirus. He's just thirsty as hell right now. Okay, she's finished. Anyway, you could just be driving along, and because you happen to be black and in a luxury vehicle, and a vehicle that costs way more than what that cop could afford to drive, you may just be under the auspices that they feel like stopping you. And John, you should know that, being from the South. You know, Hitman is from the Midwest. You should have took those keys from him. Told him, yo, bro, I know you want to show off the G-Ride and do all that, and the ride is dope, but I wouldn't be your friend About to take those keys from you. Me being the lightest skinned Negro in the car. I'm gonna get it maybe just a little bit better of a pass than you do. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of look like Malcolm X with my new glass. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us, and damn it, John, you should have been driving that car. They say that we know how to be Southern gentlemen. You are not the gentleman at all in that situation, sir. Not the gentleman at all. You know what I mean? I mean, clearly, there's no question. It's not a debate, bro. It's not a debate, bro. There were 2 dark-skinned African Americans in the car. And one mulatto. And you didn't do, you know you're supposed to get out and talk. Supposed to get, hey, Officer Davis, hey, man, they ain't even from here, bro. He didn't know he was driving black in the daytime. I tried to tell him he was a dark-skinned dude, and I was a light-skinned dude. You probably would have let me make it, especially if they'd have gotten in the back. It looked like I was Ubering to drive him on Lyft. But he wanted to drive his car, blah, blah, blah. So instead, Hitman Holla had to step out of the car, and what occurred. It's a tragic situation. We need to free Hitman Holla. And John, you need to go through more Southern gentleman school, because you just can't do your friends like that, bro. And then you went on IG so we could see, bro, what the mistake that you were making, bro. Like, he leaned in, you should have said, "Hey, officer, I'm clearly the closest one that could pass for white. We were just going along, we're just having a good day. My guy's in town for a couple hours. We're about to go shoot a video, about to go meet Sharon." And just have to name all the, the white guys that Sharon, Nick Cannon, Howard Stern, all them guys, you know what I'm saying? We finna go meet them guys. And, we didn't mean to do what we do. We're sorry about the improper lane change. And is there anything we can do so we can go here up and pass this thing on along? That's all he had to do. And him like, you know what? You know what, boy? You know how to talk to the good old police. They probably would let y'all go. No, they probably wouldn't let him go. No way. Like, I'm surprised they didn't harass you about not giving your ID. But we all hope for the best. I hope things turn out well for Hitman Holla. I hope it's just a mistake, because obviously Hitman Holla does not have any reason to have a vehicle that does not belong to him. Especially one that is allegedly stolen. Which don't even make sense. Like, Hitman Holla ain't gotta steal a car, bro. He gets paper. Like, police, y'all can't talk money with Hitman Holla. Man, like right now, he's probably getting filet mignon in the county. Man, Nick, lawyer, is calling down there right now, cussing out folks. The Atlanta court, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be all good. But anyway, free Hitman Holla. Free anybody else who's been just John, bro. You knew you was a light-skinned brother in the car, bro. Man, I'm gonna have Money call you, bro. He's light-skinned too. He can tell you how these rules go, bro. He from the South, bro. Anyway, it's your boy E.J.ALWAYZ. Thank y'all for rocking, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and the notification bell. Monty.
E.J.
Always.
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 Representing that wave gang. E.J.
Always.
E.J.
Always.
E.J.
Always.
E.J.
Always.
You are now rocking with
DJ Ladybug.
On the ones and twos, and just call me Monty on everything. Y'all know what it is.